Welcome to Speed Round Sunday on the Parenting Roundabout podcast, where we share a mini episode from our past for your weekend listening pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode.
How much input do your kids have on their decor choices in their bedrooms? Are they acting out? You have total control over their choice or no choice at all? So how do your kids, or I guess, what role do they play in what is inside their bedroom? In terms of, I guess, color, bedding, light fixtures, posters, all that kind of stuff. Terry, how about your kids?
I don't know that I would describe either of my kids as having decor, particularly. In our first house, which we decorated their rooms before we adopted them, then we had colored walls, and we had a friend paint a Calvin and Hobbes mural on my son's bedroom wall, and my daughter had, I decorated things up for her. And then when we moved to this house, I guess they were old enough to kind of decide for themselves, and they didn't really care, so nothing really much got done. My son's bedroom decor is basically a hoarder's theme with large plastic crates of old toys he hasn't touched in probably a decade, piled up along the walls because he doesn't ever want to get rid of anything, covered with dust. He used to collect car magazines, like the free ones you get from the grocery store. So there's bookcases with piles and piles of dusty, yellowed car magazines. It's a disaster. It's horrible. And I wasn't kidding when I said it's covered with so much dust that it's become a decorating
back away
element.
Slowly.
And I'm afraid of removing anything because, Jimmy Hoffa might be in there someplace, but it's bad. But, he doesn't want to get rid of anything. He doesn't mind it. He's not motivated to do anything. He has pictures on his wall of an actress he liked, 15 years ago that he doesn't really care about now, but he just, he's a status quo guy. Mm-hmm. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll change it tomorrow. I'll fix it tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. My daughter, we did decorate her room up a little bit, I think, when she turned 18 or 21. We got her some new furniture. We got her a TV. So she's got a little bit more, and she's very organized. So she keeps her stuff pretty neat. But it's not like something you'd see in a Pottery Barn catalog or anything. It's just a room, Mm-hmm. Nothing much. And they don't really care, particularly. She cares probably a little more than him. She puts pictures of, friends and family members up on the wall. And even the photos that don't quite belong to her, she puts up on her wall, as I think we've discussed before.
I believe that was in a speed round at some point.
Yes, so that's fine. I don't really care. It's not like my room is particularly a decorator's showcase either. So, do you guys do your kids? Are they into that? Do they want to decorate? I mean, I was somebody who wanted to decorate my room when I was a kid. I was into it. At different ages, different things is what I wanted. I had a big canopy bed one for a while.
Oh, I want those.
With yellow frilly stuff on it. And at one point I put the long curtains so that I could hide behind it. So that was a thing, but not my kids.
Yeah. My both have opinions, I mean, actually my son, he's been wanting, as we were talking earlier about removing the carpet that's in his room, and he's been looking forward to that. He wants to get rid of it, and he has lots and lots of ideas for what could happen next in that room, including he would really like a Murphy bed so that he could have the entire floor free. Cool. And he would paint a knee hockey court or whatever rink on the floor. And he has lots and lots of ideas and opinions like that. The thing is that, first of all, I'm not buying a Murphy bed. And
can you even buy a Murphy bed?
Yeah, you can. But buy? even if I wanted to, there is no wall in his room that can accommodate a Murphy bed because he has those eaves, the the big triangular thingies that are are on two sides of a window, and so the window side isn't wide enough, and then the two other walls have the triangles, and then the fourth wall has a door which connects to my daughter's room. So there's really, unless we like covered up that door, which neither of them seems to want to do, which kind of surprises me, but okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no place for there's no place for a Murphy bed.
Maybe a sofa bed or something, so at least could have it off to the side.
Yeah,
Futon?
maybe. I mean, he has a captain's bed right now, so that it's got a trundle underneath it.
Yeah.
My daughter has that.
But it's kind of falling apart, so we have to replace it. But it almost has to be like a daybed style because there's no good spot to put the headboard because of the aforementioned crazy layout of this room. And we, as a part of a separate project, we are going to have some electrical work done, and our electrician said, well, you should, if you want overhead lights in any of the upstairs room, you should do, now's your chance, basically. So I have to get some light fixtures, and I'm sort of thinking about, do I kind of give the kids, like, here's 3 to choose from? Or do I send them out there and say, okay, your budget is X, and, see what you can find?
A reality TV show.
Right, like go on Pinterest and get busy. So that's kind of where I am on this topic right now. Very timely.
Well, my son, the only thing he cared about was having his band posters on the wall, his rock band posters. Yeah. Some were a little bit inappropriate, and so I would get in there with my black Sharpie and do some covering up. I'm sorry, but if the girl went from a thong to leggings, that's what
at least made the leggings skin tight, right? They weren't like mom jeans
only.
I had a younger daughter at the time who didn't need to see this stuff. So I was a little concerned about that. I did have him, when he was younger, he had a themed room, but as he got older, things were kind of, mix and match. But yes, he was very particular about his posters, so much so that when he moved out, he lived on his own for 2 years, and then he moved in with his girlfriend. And my husband and I had bets on how long the posters would last in the apartment he shared with his girlfriend, or shares with his girlfriend. And about a year they lasted, and just a couple weeks ago he came sulking home with his posters in hand. All rolled up. Can you store these for me, please? She won't let me have them on the wall anymore.
So they're back in your house.
They're back in my house. So obviously she has a lot more control over his decor than what I did.
Yeah.
And my daughter, on the other hand, she could care less. I'm the one that has to decorate it. I care more than she does.
Yeah.
She could care less. As long as she's got her lamp and her fan and her computer and cords to charge her phone, that's all she cares about.
That's important.
So, yes, very important. Cords.
Be happy anywhere.
Outlets.
Yes, that's all she wants is just outlets, cords, and a light.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, so she could care less what goes on around her, but yeah. So that's the story of my kids.